Hey there everybody, welcome back to another Pokemon speedrunning tutorial video. Pokemon Black has gotten completely rerouted recently, thanks to the work of Japanese speedrunner Buster Poke, who recently beat the long-held 3-hour 15-minute time set by Scoagogo, but has since been taken back by Scoa's 313. This new route utilizes Lillipup, which is caught and manipulated on Route 2. This means that instead of getting a Tepig in the beginning, you're gonna have to choose Snivy and manipulate it the same way you did to Tepig in the first tutorial I uploaded, which you can find in the description below. My name is Simply Cosmo, and I'm going to be teaching you how to start speedrunning Pokemon Black and White with the new fastest main. I just want to give a special thanks to the Cram for helping me with this video. Let's get into it. So to start things off, you're going to want to open RNG Reporter and go into the Gen 5 Time Finder. There you'll select your profile that you would have created when figuring out your timer 0. After that, you can set the year to 2000 to start with, and search for the months 4, 8, and 12. Your min and max frame are going to want to be set to 1, and then set your encounter type to wild Pokemon, since we're going to be catching it in the grass. Your encounter slots can be set to any. For the IVs of the Pokemon, you'll want to use 31 HP, 31 attack, 30 plus defense, any special attack value, 30 plus special defense, and 31 speed. And now click generate, and you're going to see a list of different results displaying the Pokemon and their seeds. You're going to want to export all these results to a text file so we can filter them even further from here. You'll copy all the seeds and paste them into Minnow's seed filter, which I will link below. This allows you to search for only adamant natures in the list, rather than testing them on the emulator. You'll set the encounter slots on this filter to 9 and 11, set the ability to 1, genders to 2, and then the min/max range to 60/90. Months will once again be 4, 8, and 12. Days is -1, hours is -1, and seconds is between 5 and 20. So you can simply type all those numbers manually into the filter. You're going to type Y in the black and white 1 field and then click filter. If you get no results, don't worry. Go back into RNG Reporter, set the date to 2001, and then you're going to continue searching years until you narrow one down. If the date is close to rolling over 21 hours and then X minutes, you should look for another one if needed, because you're going to want to be able to run the game without snow or hail. So be sure to use the weather data guide in the description to know what dates have bad weather. Now you will copy that seed information and paste it onto a text file just so you won't lose it. You're going to copy the seed from the filter results, and now on emulator, you will need to play up to the point where you get past the X transceiver call and get the running shoes. When that ends, go back into the gate and save the game. You will now paste that seed into the seed injection Lua script, found also in the description. This will load up the game on that specific timer 0, and now you will just need to work out the proper movement in order to hit the specific frame that Lillipup lies on. This can either be quick or take quite a while, and it could even require more seeds to test. I recommend using save states to quickly load back in and test movement, and then eventually you'll find your Lillipup. And you can tell it's the correct one by looking at the bottom screen on the emulator, because you're going to use the Gen 4 and Gen 5 Lua script to see the stats and the nature. So now that we seemingly have our Lillipup, you're going to want to take a look at your date and time on the seed, and use a calculator to make sure you can start the game and manip Snivy roughly 13 minutes and 40 seconds before Lillipup. This is so you won't have to set the date and time again when resetting in a Cumula gate. Now go back into the filter website and set the natures to -1 and change the month and date to match your Lillipup seed. Then you can add the seconds that are 1340 to 1350 behind your Lillipup. So in this case, it's going to be 43 to 33. Change the min/max frame to -1, black white to N, cloud/shaken grass to N, and black and white 1 starter to Y. Now go back to RNG Reporter and change the month to match the seed, min/max frame to 11, and make sure that it's 30 plus HP, 30 plus attack, and then generate the results. Go ahead and do the same thing we did before, outputting them to a text file and then pasting them into Minnow's filter. Now you can click filter and use the fastest and most runnable option for your Snivy. Now Snivy's nature doesn't matter too much. You generally want a plus attack nature. Minus defense is good for a fast double battle after Strighton City. You should never really use minus attack natures though, because you really want to capitalize on that damage so it takes less turns. Now you will want to select the Snivy seed and test it in emulator by injecting the seed into the Lua script and booting up a new game. As soon as you get out of the bag after selecting Snivy, you'll be able to see the stats. Then you will just test different movement patterns until you get encounterless. And that way you'll be able to start up the game, get your runnable Snivy, and then get no encounters almost every time you attempt to run. For Route 2, you can do the same thing. Just be aware that you need to do the menu for swapping Lillipup once you catch it, pretty much perfectly. This is so you don't advance the overworld RNG. Now you can manipulate all the way through Pinwheel Forest, but most people aren't going to do that. Most people go up to Woobat Cave or Nimbasa, since you can just ensure a flyer encounter and then go from there. But that's pretty much it, guys. Pretty straightforward. If you have any questions, feel free to go in the Pokemon Speedrunning Discord for help. For notes on the route, you can look in the guide section of speedrun.com/Pokemon Black and White. And if this video helped you, or you enjoyed, be sure to give it a thumbs up and share it to anyone who would love to run a wicked, awesome Pokemon game. Remember to subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next video. Peace out.